missed another day, so we got to do. This is gonna be 2-3 videos.
Damn.
Yeah, man. I don't be having shit to talk about.
It's shit in the world.
Yeah, I know, but I don't care enough about that shit. To be honest,
so it's shit to talk about. You just don't care enough about it.
Yeah, I make the content I like.
Okay,
I talk about the shit I want to talk about.
All right.
Now, before we go, it's day 50. This section is gonna be 49. The next section is gonna be 50. We're 50 days in. Y'all see who I got back with me? The good Noop. We got a little deep on the last one. And I also want to ask a question about that.
Mm-hmm.
But before we get into all of that, what are your thoughts on the fact that in the month of February, which is about halfway over, at least one plane has crashed damn near every day? Because we was talking about it at work, and you know, of course, when it happens, you know, once, it's like, damn, that's fucked up.
That's unfortunate.
It happened 2-3 times. It's like, damn, that's really fucked up. Then it happened 10 times. It's like, wait a minute, what the fuck? What is really going on here?
Maybe Elon got something to do with it. You know, he control everything now. So, and he got access. So maybe he like, oh, all y'all talked about me, because you know he probably got like, if he has information to like everybody in the United States via the White House and all this other shit, he can like, oh, okay, all these niggas that's getting on this plane, this percent, you know, said this about me, said this about X, said this about Trump, voted for the other side. We'll just kill you. We don't gotta worry about any voting stuff no more, because you'll just be dead.
Yeah.
And the casualties in the war.
That is true.
So I think maybe, I know that's like a crazy conspiracy theory, but to me I feel like it's not that far off, only because of
who you dealing with.
Who you dealing with. Like a nigga who is openly doing the Nazi shit like twice. And like, nigga, you're one of the richest niggas in the world, and on top of that, your whole shit was built around like technology, information, like all that. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you're hacking into a mainframe of some sort and getting it all the shit, or not even hacking. Maybe
you probably just got access. Yeah, like you said. So I don't have a theory. I have a question. With the rate that this shit is going, like, if you was a diabolical nigga, it's not a question, this is a statement. Okay. If you was about diabolical nigga, and that really was your motivation, that would be a hell of a way to take motherfuckers out, because with the way business and travel works nowadays, flying is essential.
Absolutely. And
if you can pinpoint the people you want to pinpoint, or like you said, the percentage of people on this flight or on these flights did A, B, and C, whatever. If you know how to do it, you can definitely,
of course,
attempt to take these niggas out. Because you know, you had that one that crashed the other day where everybody survived. But
probably
then you had one. You know what I'm saying? So, because
even if when the planes crash and all this other stuff, like, you can sit there and be like, we don't know how such and such happened. Yeah, because them niggas dead. Can't nobody. Yeah. The plane's destroyed. Can't nobody figure it out. Yeah. The shit. Yeah, everything was working fine until it wasn't. So.
But this is a theory that I discussed with somebody.
Okay.
How do you motivate? What's the number one factor in motivating a population to do something? Or the number one tool, rather?
Money.
That money might be number two. Fear.
Yeah.
So, if you crash enough planes in a certain time frame,
Mm-hmm.
what is that gonna make people scared to do?
Fly.
Which means they gotta
Drive.
And what else does Elon run?
Tesla.
Now it could be a thing of we want more cars on the road. It could be we want more Teslas on the road to try to go, get this electric car shit back up.
Mm-hmm.
It could be we need more cars on the road in general to shoot up the gas prices. It could be all type of, could be all type of shit.
But the only reason I can't say it's the Tesla thing is just because the Tesla is, to me, in my opinion, the equivalent of like a luxury car. Like, people can get it, but a lot of people can't get it. True. Like, you'll see a Cybertruck every now and again, but it's not like you seeing like, it ain't like you seeing a Cybertrucks like you seeing a Toyota Camry. Like, so, you know what I'm saying?
But if Trump stopping all these imports and exports and shit, unless your Toyota Camry already here,
that's what I'm saying.
I mean, I know they build some of them here, but that might even come into effect. But yeah, you might not see a Cybertruck everywhere, but I done seen plenty Model S's and shit around here.
Yeah, no,
and in the more progressive cities and states, they everywhere.
Yeah, and what's it called? I think in Pearl, there's the whole Tesla car lot.
Yeah.
So I can believe that, but I think it's I really do think that it's a thing of, okay, I helped you win presidency, because I do think he cheated. Donald Trump cheated, because according to Joe Rogan even said like Elon texted that nigga before the results was in, because he said he came up with some technology that can tally the votes like 10 times faster, and according to his technology, Trump had won. So he had called the winning like maybe an hour or two before all the votes, came in.
Yeah.
And so I do feel like he did have some part in that. Like, the thing is, once you know the whole the technical space, like, you win. And he's like one of him and Mark Zuckerberg are really like the top niggas in that space. So
these niggas some evil geniuses.
So it's like, whatever they want, because I think there was even propaganda being spread by Russia through Facebook. And it's like, if you're Mark Zuckerberg, you can't sit there and say, well, I didn't know they were doing that. Yes, you did. So I don't know. I feel like Trump said, look, if you can help me get rid of such and such and such and such and such and such, then, I'll help you I'll give you the codes to the da-da-da-da-da. So I think it's one of that, because one plane that hasn't gone down is Air Force One.
And then there's Elon Musk. I almost said something problematic. That's his plan to move himself up, if he's that type of guy.
He's definitely an evil villain, for sure. He's the equivalent of Lex Luthor. What? What? Crazy work. Do you ever think we'll get to that point?
Of
a Holocaust, like another one?
No.
You don't think so?
I don't. Well, let me rephrase. If we do, it won't be handled the same way that the first one was.
So it'll be a Holocaust, but
it's anything is possible, but like, I don't think it would just go kind of like how Hitler came in and just forcefully just took over, like in Poland and in parts of Europe or whatever. I don't think, with little resistance or effective resistance at least, I don't think that would go as easy in America. Are you saying a Holocaust in America or anywhere in the world?
America.
I don't know. I don't think in America it would go that well.
I think
it would go that easy.
I think we say that, but I think that we also underestimate how dumb a lot of people are, and because it's like we also sit there. We can also, I'm sure, like years ago, we would say, putting children in cages is Like, who the fuck would do that? You don't do that. And if anyone puts a kid in a cage, they should be locked up and da 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 da. And then fast forward, niggas putting Mexican babies in cages.
True.
So it's like,
but that's not on the same level.
How so?
If he was putting Mexican,
what?
If he was putting kids in cages,
he was putting Mexican. No, say
I know.
He was putting Mexican babies in cages.
If he was putting any babies in cages and then drowning them or sending them to death camps or some shit like that, then it's like I could see the comparison. But they're getting in cages or getting put in cages and then getting sent back to Mexico.
But I feel like
Most
that's even right. But even then, that will still be worse because you're sending children back to Mexico without their family. Like that was the whole thing. Like
so it's worse to get sent back than to me to just kill you here.
Yes, it's worse. I say that because you're sending a
Hold on.
This nigga here.
That shit came in hot. Go ahead.
You're sending a 5-year-old, 6-year-old, 7-year-old. You're letting
they sending the kids back and just keeping the adults here.
No, I'm saying they're sending the kids back, but it's like they're separating the parents from the children. So they're not trying to put them back together. They're just like, go back across. And so you're sending a group of children back, not with their parents, not with other, almost on some slavery shit, not with the people that they know, and then just being like, just
figure it out.
Figure it out. And you're 6 and 7 years old. And then you're going back to a country that is, heavily infested with, the cartel and all this other shit, and anything can happen. So it's like, to me, that's worse than death. Like, death is quick. It's still fucked up, but death is quick. You out of here. But to be a child sent back, don't know where your people are, don't know where nothing is, and you're easily susceptible to falling into this or getting kidnapped or whatever, that's different. So I think that we say a lot of things, but then when certain stuff starts to happen, we'll be like, oh damn, like this is history repeating itself. This is history repeating itself. It's like, nigga, you know this shit.
So here's why I believe death is worse. Is because death is final. Yes. If I send you back, no matter what age, if I send you back, yes, there's a chance that you could, like you say, die, get kidnapped, whatever. But there's also a chance that you can make it. There's a chance that you could find somebody willing to help. There's a chance that you could somehow run into your parents or to a family member or whatever. Run into a hospital. It's a chance that you can make it if you are alive. If I just kill you here, not only is that final for you, so you don't have a chance of nothing, but now, me as a president, now we're massacring Mexicans. So not only is it, I'm giving you a chance, but I'm gonna look bad, but I'm not gonna look as bad if I just send you back over there.
No, you still look as bad to me. You still look as bad.
That's to you, but
I mean, to a lot of Americans, you still look as bad.
It's no way that sending them back, and if I send back 100,000 Mexicans, and I kill 100,000 Mexicans, in the public eye, in the general population, you telling me that's the same thing?
I'm telling you, there's a lot of people who put that in the same category.
We're talking about the majority.
If you're to me, the majority, yes. I'm telling you.
Crazy.
I'm telling you, bro. You got it. When I listen to a lot of people talk about this stuff, it's they put that on like the same scale because it's like ultimately it's still a death wish. You're still dying regardless. It's just one is fast, the other one is slow. Like that's really about it.
That's if death is guaranteed. Death ain't guaranteed if I just send you back.
if I send you, if you've been trying to escape the country and you've escaped because of whatever, and you're going back to that situation again, death is a thing that's guaranteed.
No, it's not.
If I'm in a what are you talking? If I'm in a place that's predominantly cartel, and niggas are getting killed every day, niggas are getting kidnapped every day, niggas are getting all this shit every day. What do you mean it's not a guarantee?
That's not a guarantee that
it's not a guarantee I won't get killed that day.
Just like you went however many years without getting killed and kidnapped or whatever. As long as you alive, you have a chance to either find your way back over here or go somewhere else.
I don't know about that, my boy.
It's always a chance.
I think you simplifying it, but it's not. I don't think it's as simple as you making it. I think it's a lot. Because if it was as simple as you making it, I don't think a lot of the people that are getting shit back and a lot of the people in America who feel type of way about it, I don't think it would be as much of an uproar if it was that. If it was a thing of, well, you still got a chance. So, yeah, you didn't make it now, but you still got a chance.
That's
niggas
true.
Wouldn't give a fuck.
Now, don't get me wrong. If I left a country because I'm escaping whatever I'm escaping, poverty, drugs, cartel, whatever. I mean, yeah, you're sending me back to that, but it's like, okay, now you put me back in a situation. Okay, now I got to figure this out. Now I got to figure out how I'm gonna get my family back out of here when I thought we was good in America. So now I got to figure all this out again while still dealing with all that other shit the shit that I left, the shit that I was trying to get rid of. I mean, get away from. But if you just kill me, now I can't do shit for my family. And now they end up, like, I'm assuming like I'm a father or a husband or whatever. Now I can't do shit for my family, and they in an even worse situation.